buckle up and get ready to receive a head start into knowing how to handle the basics of Lost Ark. Don't be alarmed. There are certain things in the game that can feel a bit confusing or overwhelming, but you're not supposed to think too much about them. First of all, depending on your region and when you signed up for the game, your character might start at level 10, with certain skills already unlocked. Don't be confused, that's just how the game works, and it was a way for the developers to provide a head start to players. Secondly, there are several different currencies in the game, as you'd expect from a free-to-play experience. But don't worry about them as a beginner, as you won't be spending too much money in the start anyway. If the currencies are difficult to comprehend, just ignore them for the time being, and you'll understand them more later on. Lastly, it's okay to take things slow. There are many locations to visit, many classes to choose from, and many different types of quests that you can partake in. Just do things at your own pace and try them out one by one. Otherwise, you might get overwhelmed by the variety. Experimentation is key. Lost Ark features 15 classes to choose from. It can take a lot of time to figure out which one suits you best, so give yourself that time. Keep trying out different classes until you find one that feels best suited to your playstyle. Once you do, you can consider it your main. However, you can still jump into the alts, and certain benefits that you receive even contribute towards your main account. Save your items. Lost Ark gives you a decent amount of items that are useful in the game, such as healing potions, HP potions, and phoenix plumes. All of these things help you heal yourself, and the phoenix plumes in particular help you come back from death immediately if you're killed. But with that being said, this is a free-to-play game after all, and you won't get resources at a good pace if you keep using them up regularly unless you spend real-world money. So, we know that saving up items in RPGs for the big moments can sometimes lead to you never using them at all. But trust us, this is a free-to-play RPG. You'll know when you should finally use the items when you're stuck at some giant boss that is nearly impossible to kill. Help this video rank and smash that like button on the bottom right. Thanks! The key to leveling up fast. There are no secrets to leveling up in Lost Ark. The best way to level up quickly is to complete quests, whether it's main quests, side quests, or extra missions that you can find throughout the game's world. All of them are very useful and provide a good amount of experience points that eventually help you level up.
Stone tablet in the cathedral? I didn't even know it was half a tablet to begin with.
Not every side quest is going to give a satisfactory amount of experience points, but it's still the best way to level up if you're already simultaneously completing the main story quests of the game. Since the game features fast travel, try to visit different areas to find quests that you might have missed otherwise too, in case you ever feel like your leveling progress has slowed down too much. Make sure to travel fast. Lost Ark features many different ways to travel, and you should try to use the fast ones to save your time. Firstly, we have the triports that act as fast travel points which let you go to unlocked locations. They cost the silver currency to operate though, so do keep an eye on that. Secondly, you can use your mount to get around too. You get your first mount as soon as the prologue ends, and you can find faster mounts throughout your journey in the game's world. If you're ever out of silver, then relying on your mount for quick traveling is the best thing that you can do.
Good job, everyone.
Don't be impulsive when claiming bonuses. There are two types of rewards that you can get in Lost Ark. The first type is meant for only one character, so when claiming those rewards, you should make sure that they are being claimed on your main character or class. The second type, however, include rewards that are claimed for your entire roster. So it doesn't matter which character or class you're playing as, it will automatically grant bonuses to the rest of your roster too. So keep an eye on the rewards before claiming them so that you don't accidentally waste them. And lastly, you don't have to rush opening chests either. Take your time and then open them up when it's safe. Until you are ready, they will simply stack up in your inventory. Reset your skill tree if needed. A lot of RPGs either don't let you reset your skill points at all, or require some kind of a fee before you can do it. Fortunately, resetting your skill tree in Lost Ark is free and quick. If you're not satisfied with a certain combination, then you can reset your tree and try to spend your skill points on things that might suit you better instead. There's a lot more that you will learn on your journey throughout the diverse world of Lost Ark, but we hope that our tips have helped you feel more familiar with the game than before. The game is not as intimidating to get into as you might originally assume. It just requires you to take things one step at a time. If you liked the video and would like to see more like it, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap that bell icon for future updates. Because if you don't, you'll lose all your progress in the game when you log back into it. Don't say we didn't warn you! Check out this video. It's specially selected for you. You'll like it.